Hello everyone, happy Wednesday. Welcome back to my channel. Here is your daily news report and fourth stimulus check update. President Joe Biden wants to raise a top income tax rate to help finance his legislative agenda. Some states have proposed new state stimulus checks for their residents. This Friday evening, I will be giving away more $75 Amazon gift cards. To enter the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, like and share this video, and please leave a comment below. Thank you so much, everyone. Senators in North Carolina have approved a bill that would give unemployed residents $800 or $1,500 as an incentive after securing a new job. House Bill 128 serves as an act to reemploy the state's workforce by providing bonuses for accepting reemployment and requiring individuals to respond to employer requests, and administrative changes to the unemployment insurance laws. To dish out the funds, the state would seek approval from the U.S. Department of Labor to use funds appropriated by Congress for the Federal Unemployment Compensation Program to provide a signing bonus for unemployed claimants who accept reemployment. The back-to-work bonus would vary and be payable as follows: a $1,500 bonus for accepting reemployment on or before June 1st. An $800 bonus for accepting reemployment on or before July 1st. However, there would be no bonus paid for accepting reemployment after September 6th, 2021. Right now, the governor of Maryland just announced that the state will join 24 other Republican-led states whose governors have decided to end enhanced unemployment benefits. The move, which takes effect on July 3rd, 2021, will end a $300 supplemental weekly payment that some out-of-work residents have been receiving under the Federal Pandemic Unemployment Compensation Program. Governor Hogan's decision will end unemployment insurance checks at 26 weeks. Democrats say Hogan's decision will harm working families. Democratic Senate President Bill Ferguson said in a statement, "There have been many thoughtful decisions made by Governor Hogan during the crisis. This is not one of them. This rash and rushed decision will hurt Marylanders who have been hit the hardest during this crisis, having lost jobs through no one's fault of their own." So what are your thoughts on this, everyone? Please leave them in the comment section below. I'd greatly appreciate it. In his remarks on the economy, President Joe Biden responded to the states canceling pandemic jobless benefits and reaffirmed the guidelines for receiving federal unemployment insurance. President Biden said, "We are going to make it clear that anyone collecting unemployment who is offered a suitable job must take the job or lose their unemployment benefits. That is the law." President Joe Biden wants to raise the top income tax rate for wealthy households to 39.6%. from the current 37% to help finance his legislative agenda. According to a budget proposal issued Friday by the Treasury Department, that top rate would apply to single individuals with taxable income of more than $452,700 a year and married couples filing a joint tax return with incomes over $509,300. It would also apply to heads of households with income exceeding $481,000 a year and married individuals filing separate tax returns with incomes over $254,650. Those income thresholds are lower than under current law, set by the 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. According to the proposal, the 39.6% top rate would kick in during the 2022 tax year. That means it would apply to tax returns filed in the year 2023. Congress would still need to pass legislation enacting the policy, which is not assured. President Biden's proposal is one of several measures aimed at raising taxes on households earning more than $400,000 a year. The tax revenue would help finance initiatives in the American Families Plan to expand the social safety net, including funding for 4 additional years of free schooling, heavily subsidized childcare for middle-class families, federal paid family leave, and expanded child tax credits. With a $75.7 billion budget surplus, California Governor Gavin Newsom recently proposed a second round of stimulus checks for Californians. The announcement cited a need to support low-income Californians and Californians facing financial burdens because of this crisis. The additional round of stimulus checks is part of the proposed $100 billion California Comeback Plan, proposed by Newsom last Monday. The plan proposes nearly $12 billion in direct cash payments to those largely affected by this crisis. This past February, Newsom approved a one-time state stimulus check payment of either $600 or $1,200 to eligible California residents, otherwise known as a Golden State Stimulus. The payments are based on the 2020 tax returns filed this year and will be issued after the returns are processed by the state. Time estimates for payments vary based on when an individual filed their tax returns. The California Golden State Stimulus will be expanded upon to include a second round of stimulus payments of $600. Families with dependents, including undocumented families, may also be eligible for an additional payment of $500. Remember, to be eligible to receive the Golden State Stimulus checks, you must have filed your 2020 taxes and be either a California Earned Income Tax Credit recipient or an individual taxpayer identification number filer who made $75,000 or less in the year 2020. You must also reside in California for more than half of the 2020 tax year, be a California resident on the date a payment is issued, and cannot be eligible to be claimed as a dependent. I truly hope you found this video helpful today. This coming Friday evening, I will be giving away more $75 Amazon gift cards. To enter the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, share and like the video, and please leave a comment below. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a very, very blessed Wednesday.
Yes.
Senator Schumer, Senator McConnell says the exact opposite of you. He says that
Really?
voters didn't give
Surprise,
voters didn't
surprise.
give a narrowly held Senate for Democrats to do these big bold things. Just yesterday, he said the president's team and ought to sort of sober up on these big plans. What makes you think as you bring
Well,
this
let's
one
take
forward,
the
maybe
boldest
that's
thing we've done, the ARP, supported by 75% of the American people and 60% of Republicans. There's a huge dichotomy, as President Biden has repeatedly pointed out, between Republican voters and Republican senators and congressmen. 60% of Republicans support ARP, 0 Republicans in the House and Senate vote for it. It's because, unfortunately, they're under the thumb of Donald Trump, who wants nothing done. But that's not where Republicans really are. Yes.
Hey, Senator, you're scheduling a vote on S1 without the support of Joe Manchin. Is your bet that he comes around by the end? Is that an open
We've had 2
process?
very good, strong, and intense discussions in our caucus as recently as Wednesday, and we're continuing to have them. At those caucus lunches, it was made clear how important S1 is to the country, to our Democratic majority, and to individual senators, and those discussions are ongoing, and I have a lot of faith in them. Yes.
Senator, where are you then, as you're saying that you're open to working with Republicans on infrastructure, where are you in the reconciliation process if that doesn't come together?
Look, as I've said, we try to work with Republicans where we can, but we need big, bold action. And reconciliation is certainly a serious consideration to get that big, bold action if we can't get it with Republicans.
Have you started that
Next.
ball rolling?
Did the filibuster of the January 6th bill today and any of the actions that surrounded this China competitiveness bill make you feel any more willing to or open to the idea of filibuster reform? I know this is going to be a big call considering...
Look, I think the events of the last few days probably made every member of our caucus realize that